guys, it's Ryan with AIinsidertips.com, and in this video I'm going to be showing you the best free AI music generators in 2024 and beyond. Now, all of these music generators allow you to create 100% free AI music that can then be used in YouTube videos, presentations, or any other miscellaneous use case where you want to use audio generated by AI. So diving right in here, the very first tool that I want to show you is called Sunno. Sunno is probably the most popular AI music generator available right now, and I do have other videos on my channel that cover Sunno, so I'll be sure to leave a link to this and every other website that I mentioned in the video description below so you guys can access these very quickly. But guys, Sunno AI, I'm on the home page right here. It's in what's called a freemium model, and most of these tools, I believe, are the freemium model, where you can sign up for free and you get a limited amount of credits, but then you need to pay more. So if I click subscribe right here, you'll see Sunno starts at about $8 a month on the annual plan, $10 a month on the pro plan. Now, I've said this in a lot of my previous videos. I would never recommend buying an AI tool on an annual plan. You never want to be locked into these annual contracts, guys, as these AI tools come and go. And there's probably going to be a better AI music generator than Sunno that comes out in a month or two. So who knows? Starts at $10 a month on the monthly plan. This gets you up to 2,500 credits where you can renew monthly. It says 500 songs here for $10 a month. So if you're using this a lot, that's actually not that bad in my opinion. You get commercial licensing, which is huge, especially on YouTube. Optional credit top-ups, generation, 10 jobs at once. But the best part about Sunno and all these other tools is they offer a great free plan just to get started. So completely for free, you can get 10 songs and you get 50 credits a day. So it says 10 songs, but depending on how sophisticated you can get, which I'm about to show you, you get about 5 or 6 songs a day from what I've seen. Non-commercial terms, no credit top-ups, 2 jobs running at once. But anyways, why Sunno is such a great tool here, and I'm going to show you around each one of these platforms just as quickly as I can to go high level. If you go to the homepage on Sunno.com, you can obviously start scrolling through some of the community creation. So Sunno Showcase, it shows the trending music. So I'm just going to play this really quickly. As you'll see, this has 303,000 listens so far, and it's called This Place. I'm going to play this very quickly just to basically show you guys what Sunno can create with AI.
Searing pain deep inside my soul, lost inside this darkness that I cannot control.
Pretty crazy in my opinion that that's 100% AI generated. Sounds very real to me. So anyways, guys, if you want to create a song, what you can do is click create here up on the top left, and you'll see I've already created some of these right here. But you can enter in a prompt and then click instrumental if you want instrumental, or leave this off. And then I would use V3 as that's the most advanced model, and you would click create. So what I'm going to do on the fly here is I'm actually going to copy and paste a prompt that I have already saved. So I have a music prompt saved here, and it looks like it's the following. So make a groovy rap song about a website called AI Insider Tips, which helps people learn AI. So I'm going to do this and then click create. And then I'm going to wait a few minutes here and then come back once this song is ready to go. All right, so that took literally about 30 seconds, which is pretty impressive for the songs to generate. One thing I didn't mention about Sunno is that you can also do a custom mode. So if you have lyrics that you want to enter in for your music, you can do that right here. You can also do a style of music. You can do a random style. You can enter a title. There's more details that you can provide Sunno. And again, I'm on the free plan. So this is cool that you can do all this on a free plan. But anyways, here's some of the songs that I've created, and here's what it just created. So I'm going to play a couple of these just to show you guys what it came up with that simple one-sentence text prompt.
Yeah, insider tips, listen up, we about to flip the script, get ready to learn, take a seat, take a sip, we're dropping knowledge, mind blowing, never miss a beat.
So that's the first one, little upbeat, not bad. Let's try the second one here.
Yeah, AI insider tips, listen up, we about to flip the script, get ready to learn, take a seat.
I should probably use some of these for my YouTube videos, guys, to be honest. But this one up here was actually really cool. I'm going to play this one that I made a few weeks ago, I believe.
You're checking, listen up, I got a tip for you. Gonna rock this beat with some knowledge that's true. Welcome to the site called AI.
So you guys can see the gist here of why Sunno AI is such a cool tool that you can use for free. The other thing that's I want to point out here is if you click Explore on the left, you can obviously click, they have all these new styles here. So if I want to click this dice icon where it's going to find me a style of music, I'm going to click the dice icon. And it just creates a random song based on a random style. You can also click one here. So if I want to click country jazz, let's see what this sounds like.
Through the morning fall, over the cornrows.
So this is just a really cool feature here.
City lights flickering in the distance, blurring the lines between dream and existence.
You know, mathematician, but I understand the formula to love.
So guys, that's the first tool. I won't go too far in the weeds here as you guys get the gist of Sunno AI. If you click this, you'll come back to the home screen. But that's the first tool that I would suggest trying out as the best free AI music generator, in my opinion, right now is Sunno AI. So the second AI music generator I want to show you is called Udio. I believe Udio is how it's pronounced. You'll see here right away, it's in beta mode. The website is udio.com. And again, this is a freemium model. So if I click my account on the top right, click this little hamburger icon, you'll see there's pricing. So the pricing of Udio actually hasn't came out yet. It says, thank you for being an early supporter. Our product is free for the duration of the beta program. In this period, you can make up to 1,200 songs per month. Wow, that's quite a lot of songs you can do for free. So that's really cool. I just found that out on the spot here, that this is a completely free tool right now. They will start charging eventually, that's for sure. The interface looks very similar to Sunno, as you can see here. It has staff picks, so these are the most popular songs that people have created using Udio. It has trending, top categories. You can click songs by category, more tracks for you, and you have my creations like songs. So let's play a few right here on the staff picks or trending just to see what we get out of Udio.
Portraits of Arakeen, the greatest leader we've ever seen. They say that he's the
Let's try another one here.
Gone the days of old patterns, new horizons bright.
Pretty crazy stuff, guys, that AI can generate things like this now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy and paste the exact prompt that I use for Sunno, and I'm going to come up here. You'll see there's a text bar here, so you can look for genres if you want to find a public song, or what you can do is create a song based on a text prompt. So I'm going to copy and paste this, make a groovy rap song about a website called AI Insider Tips, which helps people learn AI. And then I'm going to click create. And so while it's doing that, I'm going to skip ahead and then come back after this is complete. All right, so here are the songs that Udio created. This should take about 60 seconds, I would say, give or take. So again, that turnaround time to create AI music is very quick, just like Sunno. So it created two songs, one called Coded Dreams and the other called Flow of Insight. So if I hover over this, it's actually giving me, it says the prompt right here, and then it's giving me tags as well. So that's really interesting. And what I noticed too is that you can remix it, you can extend it. So both of these are only 32 seconds long. You can also publish this, you can favorite it. If I click this, it looks like you can add it to a playlist. You can also download it, I would assume, as an MP3 file. So there's just a lot you can do here. You can share it, I believe, on social media or just create a link for this. But let's play these really quickly to see what Udio came up with.
Flip the script, what you know about AI, bruh? Tapping keys, we the future field players. AI, insider tips, learn the culture. Bits to code bits, code up all the sculptors.
So not terrible. One thing I noticed here is this one has East Coast hip hop and the one down here has Southern hip hop. So that was East Coast hip hop with Coded Dreams. Let's listen to this Southern hip hop called Flow of Insight.
Here on the code, AI5 makes you click. Yeah. Bitch flow, bitch flow, here we go. Type about it, algorithms tight, yeah. Bitch flow, getting wide. Yeah,
So not bad. I mean, it's hard for me to say what I would prefer just based on that prompt. I would probably give Sunno the nod, and Sunno was the first player or one of the first big players to AI-generated music. So Udio is definitely right there with Sunno. So it's hard for me to say one is better than the other. But the other thing I want to mention about Udio really quickly is they also have this randomizer feature on the search bar that looks like dice. So if I click this dice, it'll just create a completely randomized prompt. And right here it says a song about the sunrise of an unplanned adventure folk. So I'm going to click create actually, and then I'm going to skip ahead and just show you what this sounds like. I'm just curious. All right, so here are the songs that Udio created from that randomized text prompt, which was a song about the surprise of an unplanned adventure folk. So let's just play 5 seconds of this really quickly.
Pack your bags, we leave at dawn.
Not terrible. Let's try the other one here.
Dust on boots, the maps untraced. Whisper, darling, just embrace.
So obviously if that's your style, that might sound good to you. But the point here, guys, you can see the power of a tool like Udio, and it's 100% free to use right now, which is unbelievable in my opinion that these tools exist and that they're completely for free. So that's the second free AI music generator that I want to show you is Udio. So the next one I want to show you about is called Loudly, loudly.com/music. Again, it's a freemium model here. So unlike Udio, which actually doesn't have pricing, this is more similar to Sunno. So if I click my account, you'll see on the left, it says, I'm a free plan right now. And then I click manage subscriptions, and here is the pricing plan for loudly.com. So you get a free plan of 25 song creations per month, maximum length of 30 seconds, MP3, but you only get 1 download per month with this tool. So on the annual plan, it looks like the monthly plan starts at $15 a month. You'll see what you get here. You can do annual. Again, I would never suggest doing annual, but that's the pricing plan. Honestly, for what you get, for what this costs, I would suggest going with Sunno if you're going to pay any money for AI music generation. That's just my opinion anyways. So let's go now to Loudly here, and let's see what Loudly can come up with. So if I scroll down on the home page, you'll see here it has royalty-free music templates, generate music with AI, text-to-music generation. Here's some of the featured genres. It has a type beats of the month, so that's kind of cool. It has these like highlighted beats from community creators, popular tracks, featured moods, themes, etc., etc. So I'm actually going to play one of these here, as this is apparently one of the top ones. Let's see what this sounds like. That's cool. It looks like it's an instrumental beat. I'm going to pause it down here. Let's look at one of the more popular tracks, Tropical Future Bass. Let's check this one out. So that's pretty cool. Again, you can favorite it here and add it to your library. You can click Studio and I'm assuming edit it to some extent. You can also download this, but remember you only get 1 download per month with this loudly.com site. So now what I'm going to do is click generate music, and I get some options here. So it says build your song, generate tracks, save and download. So the first thing it's asking me here is the genre. So it looks like this is a little more sophisticated for the song creation aspect. So I'm just going to do something hip hop really quick. It looks like you can add instruments if you want, so that's kind of cool. I'm going to leave all this as is. Duration, let's do 30 seconds. Genre band, so it says let's do hip hop again. Genre blend, actually I'm going to do let's do house. Let's see what that sounds like. I'm going to leave that as is. Let's do energy, let's do original. I'm just going to leave this as default. Tempo, leave as default. And then key, I'm going to leave that as default as well. So it looks like you can't actually do a text prompt here, which is kind of a downfall compared to the first 2 tools that I showed you. But let's click generate and see what this loudly.com can come up with. So I'm going to skip ahead after this audio track is finished. All right, so right here, what I noticed right away is it actually generated 3 tracks, all 33 seconds each. Looks like one's called Thumpin' Tracks, Lit Lyrics, and Hot 16 Hip Hop. Again, I can click Studio and edit these. You can release them. There's a link to each of these, favorite them, and then download. So let's listen to each of these really quickly to see what loudly.com can produce. Not bad. Let's look at these other two here. That's not bad. I'd probably use the last one if I had to pick one. But anyways, guys, up here I actually am seeing a text to music option. So I'm going to click that. And then what I'm going to do is copy and paste that prompt that I've been using for the other tools. Make a groovy rap song about a website called AI Insider Tips, which helps people learn AI. And then I'm going to click generate. And then I'm going to come back after this is complete. All right, so here's what it came up with right here. Again, it gave me 3 songs, all around 30 seconds each. But what's interesting is when I did the text prompt, it actually went back to this song creation thing, and it had all of these settings pre-configured. So if I wanted to go and change something, I could do that, versus the other tools where you just give it a text prompt and then it generates music. It doesn't give you all of these little details, which that might be good and bad depending on how sophisticated you want to get with this. But let's see what these sound like really quickly. So not bad. I mean, one thing I'm wondering with this tool now, if you can even use lyrics at all. It sounds like all of these are instrumentals. So I don't know if there's any lyrics involved with Loudly.com. If you guys have used that, let me know in the comments. But as of this video here that I'm looking at, I don't think you can use lyrics on this platform. So, but anyways, the instrumentals are very good if you're looking for that type of audio. And that's the third tool that I wanted to show you here is called Loudly.com. So the next free AI music generator that I want to share with you is called Beatoven.ai, obviously playing off of Beethoven's name, so kind of a clever name there. And just like Sunno, this is a freemium model. So I'm on a free plan. I just gave it my email. If I click Explore Plans here, it looks like it does start at $6 a month. Looks like they're doing a minute pricing model here. So 15 minutes, $6 a month, 30 minutes, $10 a month, and 60 minutes, $20 a month. You get licensing, 15 minutes of monthly downloads, and you can also buy minutes here on the right as well. But one thing I want to call out here that I've noticed with most of these AI music generators is that you have to be a member of a paid tier to get the copyright licensing for the tracks. I'm assuming that if you're on a free version and download the free music, that's not technically protected by copyright if you want to use those for commercial use. That's the gist that I'm getting from these. But anyways, I'm not a fan of this pricing model here by minute. I like more of what Sunno does with the credits here. I just think this is a lot more understandable and easier for the consumer. But if I go back to Beatoven, the other thing that you can't access here are community creations. So that might be good or bad if you're interested to seeing what the tool can produce before using it. But regardless here, I'm going to do the same prompt that I've been using in this video about a groovy rap song for AI Insider Tips. Now you can also generate a prompt. So similar to those randomizer features that we've seen in other tools. So I'll try that afterwards, but I'm going to click Compose Track and let's see what this Beatoven.ai can come up with. So I'm going to skip ahead after this is complete. All right, so here is the track that Beatoven came up with. And right away, what I notice is that it redirects me to some sort of editing interface, it looks like. So it looks like you can chop this up, you can adjust volume, you can do some other adjustments with emotion, recompose, and it also created some alternative tracks here on the right. So that's really interesting as well. Instruments, genre, looks like tempo. It has a history here. You can download this, it looks like. I'm not sure if you can download the free one. So I'm going to click this and see, just so I can give you a definitive answer here. So it says this download will require 1 minute. Upgrade or buy minutes. So you can't download tracks on the free plan of Beatoven.ai. But anyways here, let's see what this sounds like. So I'm trying to find the play button here. So you can add a video or a podcast to this music if you want. But let's see what this sounds like here. not horrible. I'm going to try a couple of these alternative tracks. And let's see what those sound like compared to the first one. So as you can see here, definitely some grooviness to those beats. You can respin those, it looks like. If I click get new tracks, you can like it, dislike it. I'm sure that helps the algorithm to some extent. So I do like that it does kind of direct you to an editing platform or an editing interface. I do like that about this tool. But in terms of actual outputs and other features, like you can't download these tracks, I definitely have to give the nod to Sunno and Udio, which is why those are the top two for AI music generation right now. But regardless, I want to show you some other options that you guys can look out there for, and one of those would be Beatoven.ai. So the next tool that I want to show you is called Sounddraw, and the website here is sounddraw.io. I do have a free account signed in. This is the freemium model once again. So if I click pricing, it looks like it starts at $17 a month. You get infinite downloads, keep the licensing. It doesn't show how much you get with this. So it looks like the starter plan starts at $30 a month, 10 downloads a month. Again, with licensing, you can distribute to all the popular platforms here. But if I go back to the homepage of sounddraw.io, I like this website here just looking at it. This is cool. I'm looking for community creations right here. So it looks like some big names have already started collabing with Sounddraw, which that's kind of the trend that I've been seeing, is we're seeing a lot of these big artists in different genres and niches of music. They're starting to collaborate more with these AI music generation tools. So here's some, looks like music for creators and artists, Sounddraw for creators, Sounddraw for artists. So there's a couple different plans that you can use here. It looks like they have a $500 a month API plan. I would assume that's more enterprise level. But anyways, let's see what this can come up with. So I'm going to click create music on the top here. And here's where we can get some of the community creations. This is what I was looking for. So I'm not sure how this is filtered right now. But if I click hip hop, this is filtering all the popular hip hop music, or maybe this is creating it on the spot right now. So I don't know if it just generated those right on the spot or if these are the popular community creations. I'm actually not sure about that. But what I do know is that you can use this to create similar music. You can share it, favorite it. You can also download this. So I want to test if you can download this on the free plan. It looks like you can't. So you can't download, similar to what I just reviewed with Beatoven, is you can't download tracks on the free plans. That is definitely a disadvantage of using this tool. I also am not seeing a text to video or text to music generator either. So I'm not sure if you can add your own text prompts with Sounddraw. It doesn't look like that anyways. So if I click create music, I'm not seeing an option. But anyways, yeah, I'm not seeing an option. So it looks like you can only do genre, mood, theme, length, tempo, and instruments. So this is kind of cool how you can customize all of this. So if I click the filter option here, I'm going to go ahead and play some of these songs just to see what it sounds like for the first time. So I'm going to click play here. So that's not bad. I kind of like that beat, but what's interesting about Sounddraw is when you play a song, it opens up this little editing interface down here. So it looks like you can add a mixer, you can do quiet, intense, extreme. So there's all these different filters that you can do. Length, beats per minute, instruments, key. This is really interesting, actually. There's a lot of volume adjustments you can make. Again, you can increase the length, I think, if you want. So it's interesting how you can edit it right underneath the audio track. So let's play this really quickly and see what this sounds like. So not bad. Again, you can obviously click whatever category, genre, or whatever type of music that you want to listen to up here. trap, drill, Jersey club, whatever. And it will, looks like, create music based on these genres that you give it right on the spot. At least that's what I'm getting from this. So not bad. I mean, this is a cool tool, but the issue with Sounddraw, from what I'm seeing, is that you can't really do much unless you're paying for a plan. So unless you want to pay, correct me if I'm wrong here, unless you want to start by paying $17 a month, you can't download anything. You can't really get sophisticated with the music that you're trying to create. But I just want to show you some more free options, as again, I would only suggest using Sunno and Udio if you're going to be serious about AI generated music. If you want to get very serious about paying for a plan, Sunno would be the #1 option right now that I would recommend. But that's just one I wanted to cover here in this video, is called Sounddraw. So in addition to these top 5 options that I showed you, I want to show you a few more options that you can create free AI music with. And believe it or not, Canva actually has the ability to create AI generated music. I'm on canva.com and there's an AI music generator page. If I click create AI music, and I'm not going to do it in this example, it actually is by Sounddraw. So it looks like there's an integration with Sounddraw into Canva that you can use to add music to your Canva creation. So that's really cool as well. Another one I saw is media.io. This is another free one that you guys can check out. Looks like a freemium model. Once again, this starts at, looks like $20 a month. So not as good as Sunno in my opinion. Just another one that I wanted to show you. And one that I just thought of on the top here is that you guys can actually use Microsoft Copilot in addition to Sunno AI. So if you go to copilot.microsoft.com, you have to be signed into a free Microsoft account right here. But what you can do is click plugins, and then on the bottom, you should see a plugin with Sunno. So Sunno now integrates directly with Microsoft Copilot. And if you click enable here, and then the text, if you just say, create me a song about XYZ, it'll start using Sunno right inside the Microsoft Copilot chatbot. So that's really cool if you want to just use Copilot and prompt it and generate music through there. So just another option that I wanted to cover for you guys. So that's it, guys. Those are the best free AI music generators that you guys can use right now to start creating AI music 100% for free. The best 2 options that I would suggest starting with are Sunno and Udio. Those are the top 2 ones that I would start with. And if you're curious or you're more heavily involved in the music space, you can definitely check out these other options. But if you're using it for just general use like YouTube or whatever else you're using music for, Sunno and Udio would be the top 2 choices for sure. But again, this is Ryan with AI Insider Tips. If you guys appreciate this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up. If you didn't appreciate it, didn't find value, give me a thumbs down on this video. Be sure to subscribe to my channel at AI Insider Tips. Truly appreciate all your guys' support as I try to create the latest and greatest videos and news about the world of artificial intelligence, and I hope you all have a great day.